Get ready, get set. You can already bet is That Juicy Tea, hosted by me, your girl Penn, also known as Penn Peroud. That's right. Not the other way, only because I'm not trying to get sued by Disney. So, it's Penn Peroud. So let's just get into it. That Juicy Tea, my show right here, and website coming up soon, all of that, where I give y'all the tea. I give y'all the scoop. I let y'all know, like, what's going on. And always encourage you to dig a little deeper, too, for yourself, if need be. But I bring it right here. How y'all like it, tea spillers? What's good? This is episode 2. Episode 2. So, don't quote me, though, because things get shuffled around. So, you can label it just as the episode where I get into it talking about Chris Brown, talking about Love and Hip Hop Miami, talking about Housewives. Oh my gosh, now I'd like to tell y'all. First things first. Still football season. Y'all know we getting ready to find out, who's going to go to the big square dance, like who's going to face off who. By the time y'all rewatch this video, y'all probably will definitely already know, like, as y'all know, this Sunday coming up is going to be the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Washington Commanders. So just, shout out to both teams because they both worked really hard to get where they are. And anybody that knows me knows that I'm from Philly, so it's not mandatory. You don't have to be a fan of all Philly teams when you're from Philly. However, I'm going to tell you the teams that I like, and I happen to love the Philadelphia Eagles. And that's just point blank, period. Football is football, though. When you love the game, you can love whoever it is that you want to love. And you definitely, have that right. Because I know me as a kid growing up, I had the utmost respect for not only the Philadelphia Eagles, but the Miami Dolphins and also the Dallas Cowboys. Okay, I should, probably never admit that because we're definitely big rivals. But that's when I was a kid, That was the time of Emmitt Smith and everything and Deion Sanders. So, you just got to have a respect for football. If you love a good game, then it's all fun and love. All right, so switching gears. I want to talk about this Chris Brown situation. So, and I want to make sure I say allegedly, because at the end of the day, I'm just a humble vlogger. I'm just a humble blogger. So I absolutely don't have any money. Please don't try to sue me. You're wasting your time. You're going to be paying all these court fees to drag me into court, and I have nothing. This is something I do because I love to do it. It's therapeutic and comforting to me. So I'm going to talk to y'all, tea spillers. I'm going to spill the tea. So Chris Brown is suing Warner Brothers Discovery because they released a documentary called Chris Brown, A History of Violence or something of that nature, where they were trying to paint Chris Brown as a serial rapist and a sexual abuser based off of different things throughout the years. That's all allegations. And also some kind of case that allegedly happened where Jane Doe withdrew her allegations, but they were trying to center things kind of around that. I haven't watched it. I am going to go look and just see what's going on with it, because y'all know how I am. I would tell you the same thing. If I tell y'all about a show on here, go look and go check it out for yourself. Don't just take my word for it. So I definitely want to see what's going on with this documentary. So Chris Brown, he has been asserting that he has never been convicted of a sex crime, and he's seeking $500 million from Warner Discovery in damages. Whew, that's a lot of money. $500 million. I'm going to say it again. $500 million. All right, so, hopefully his lawyers can get everything like squared away and get it together. I feel like the whole documentary thing probably even came about just knowing that years ago, y'all know everything that happened between him and a super amazing pop singer that's now a billionaire and has her own skincare and makeup line. I don't even have to say her name, and I don't want to keep talking about the past, but that's still hanging over Chris Brown's head. Okay. I do want to switch gears, and I want to touch on something just a little bit from that, not necessarily dealing with him. It could be dealing with him now. But allegedly, they say that there's different singers who practice colorism. Like, if they have parties, and they say allegedly that Chris Brown is one of them. Like, and it's not just only him. It's different rappers where if they've ever had a party, they're sitting there like, okay, well, let your hair down, jump in the pool, or line up for this video shoot. And if you don't look like this, then you're not going to come here. So they say that there's a lot of rappers and singers who, and I shouldn't say a lot, but there's certain ones, I'll say. Which brings me to the next topic, Love and Hip Hop Miami. I believe the current season is season 6. And I just want to tell you that episode 10 was crazy. Episode 10 was so crazy. And I'm going to tell you what it was about. So I want you to watch everything for yourself. Just sit down and just binge watch it. Amara La Negra, shout out to Amara La Negra, was having a conversation with Flo. And Flo does like a upbeat type of dance kind of music. I don't want to say the wrong name of it because I'm really not sure. But Flo is Haitian and Amara La Negra is Latina, and also identifies as, I'm sure, being an African-American woman. The topic of colorism came up. And the topic of colorism came up because they were trading insults because both of them have been kind of tiptoeing in each other's lives. Amara La Negra brought Flo's mother a cake and also wanted Marlon, her current husband, but they're supposed to be getting a divorce. And who knows, by the time maybe this episode lands, they would have gotten a divorce. Maybe not, but they're supposed to be getting a divorce. So there's all these microaggressions where Marlon has been popping up, trying to see Amara La Negra, and maintains that they're just friends. But then Flo has taken it a step further and has gone to see Alan, who is Amara La Negra's ex-boyfriend and also the father of her twins. This season is messy, 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 messy. Go watch it, okay? First of all, the last episode, which was episode 9, Princess showed up, and Princess was really mad because Estelita told Princess that Amara La Negra would be there, and she had a bone to pick with her because Amara La Negra and Ray J were supposed to be working on a project, and Princess just felt like it was just too cozy. So she came and she did slap Amara La Negra. And here on That Juicy Tea, I do not condone violence. I don't condone bullying in any way, shape, or form. So these things are filmed. MTV's giving it the green light. Viacom, and they're like, Viacom is the parent company that owns MTV and VH1. But that's all them. They're airing it. They're showing it. I'm just telling you the tea on it. Go watch it because it's messy. I don't want to tell you too much, but just know that I'm waiting for episode 11 because I just have to know what is going on as far as with Bobby and Trina and that whole storyline. So if you're not familiar, I suggest that you go get caught up. Also, prayers to Deron Horton, who's from Dear White People, the show. He's recovering after being shot. So we definitely want to send him prayers. Hope that you have a safe and speedy recovery. So I do want to give you a tip. I gave y'all a tip last time because y'all asked me about skincare and everything. So I want to give you a tip. So last time I was talking to you about drinking water. So I just encourage you that if you love a good lip shade, please make sure you invest in a good lip shade. There's all kinds out there. You might say, well, Penn, which one do you recommend? I'll just recommend that you try and just play around with different things that look good on your shade. Like there's going to be a color palette, and there are certain color palettes that look good on you. For example, being as though, you know, I'm a woman that has chocolate skin, I like to kind of play around with plums, reds, things like that, browns. However, you may have a whole other complexion, and that's totally fine, but there's going to be something that looks great on you. So try that out, experiment, see what that is. And I highly recommend it for all seasons. You know, winter, spring, summer, fall. However, do it, try it. When you find one that looks good on you, that's what you do. Keep drinking your water, keep minding your business, and I will see you next time. Until then, I'm out.